Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Naboo lazy guide. As always in this fashion, we won't go too much into mechanics, too much into modding. I'll just kind of go into the battle, just highlight some of the key things that I'm doing to get, max or in some cases close to max score. I don't go in and restart too many times for the most part. So this now is turn for Gungans. Now Gungans for me are always reliable, always get max score. It's always dirty, it's never the cleanest. I don't have the mod is the best. I don't have Omicrons as well for territory battles, but for the most part they do the job. As previously in some of the videos, you will see that I do have 6 dot mods on some of these guys, just because I start when I started modding teams, I just started modding, I think, what I thought was the most important characters. And as soon as I reached a point where I could get max score, I just stopped modding the rest of the team. That was my strategy. Like, I don't need 6, if I don't need 6 dot mods on everybody, why would I, right? So I started first with Boomadir and then Tarpals, modding them for damage, because they're the main damage dealers. So that's why, like, Tarpals is half modded with 6 dots and Boomadir is modded fully with 6 dot mods, because he was the first unit I started modding. Jar Jar, just whatever. And good thing is here at Relic 7, I mean, I didn't push them to Relic 8. They do the job at Relic 7. I kind of hit the 8 million kind of target score for my guild that we set out, so we can get the 420 mil crate or whatever. So this point it was good enough. I didn't push them to Relic 8 and they get tier 5 done, but always, like, sometimes can get dicey, but for the most part I always completed. Now that here it's actually similar trick like Luminara, Galactic Republic Jedi. You kind of rely a lot on counter attacks, but we also do have AoEs from Boomadir as well as Tarpals that we kind of doing back to back. Always ensure that whenever you do have AoE from Boomadir available, don't save it, use it, because it also gives you 2 stacks of extra there on shield generator. So you have to constantly keep topping up your shield generator wherever you can, because these guys got AoEs, so they're constantly hitting your shield generator. But for the most part, as you can see, wave 1 is going to be over pretty quickly. Do some of that. Sure, let's go ahead. I always wait for the boss to use the dispel and then use retribution, so the boss doesn't dispel retribution. So then when you get into the next wave, you got retribution on your guys, so they can counter attack whenever enemies start unloading all those AoEs on you. However, obviously in this wave where a random enemy gets a bonus turn, whenever you take a bonus turn, if like their boss gets the first bonus turn like it did there, all your retribution gone. So this is probably a bad RNG run that I'll be showing you here. But I just kept going because, as mentioned before, for the most part these guys, they always kind of pull through in the end. I don't know how, but I do. To be honest, I still don't fully understand what I do. I'm just kind of mashing buttons. I just know Boss Nas gives me retribution and the other 2 guys have AoEs. That's all I know. And everything else is just kind of button mashing at this point. And even with this, you can see 1 AoE. If you can line up an AoE after AoE, that's gonna clear the way very quickly for you. Okay, we go. We are now into the first wave. Again, we got their bonus turn on the boss. So, yeah. Should I disable? Yeah, let's go ahead disable. Disable their modifiers so they don't get bonus turns. I'm gonna go after a stab. Yeah, try to finish it. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just do basic. Remember, I could put retribution up, but as soon as boss gets a turn, the retribution will be gone. So that's why I decided just to do basic there with Boss Nas. Okay, I just keep hitting specials. There we go. There we go. There goes this dispel. Okay, call the assist. Ooh, that was a big hit. Now I can get retribution up now that they wasted their dispel. We'll just keep mashing buttons. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead, finish. Will this be enough? There we go. Nice big hit from Boomadir. That's what I said. I modded Boomadir first in terms of mods. I'm gonna save the AoE for the next wave because we only got 2 targets here. Just kind of basic here, finishing off the wave, and we are on to the next one. Let's go ahead and just gonna do basic again because they could probably dispel retribution quite fast. Let's go ahead, do 1 AoE. always swap with Bombardier, so he with Tarpal's Bombardier, so we can do an AoE followed by an AoE. Sure, an AoE from Jar Jar. Here we go, entire wave done before they even got a turn. Nice. Okay, we got 2 stabs. So what I think I'll probably do here is get the tenacity up so they don't, you know, give me that. Oh no, I didn't go. Interesting. I went with the mass damage. Well, I guess it makes sense because we can finish them off before they take a turn. Just do the basic, finish off both stabs. Sometimes I surprise even myself, eh? Okay, finish off these guys. Oh, wasn't quite enough. Alright, that's fine. There's a thing with the higher tiers, like this massive damage. It's just not as powerful as in the lower tiers. It doesn't one-shot units anymore, which is a bit annoying. I wish that they would give you then like twice massive damage on the higher tiers so that you still get the benefit of one-shotting people. But anyway, we're just down to a couple more droids. There we go, Retribution. Dispelled. Man, so this run actually, really, that I was recording wasn't that great. I really wasn't able to get any sort of, at least until now, any sort of like loop with Retribution and lots of counterattacks. But as always, I keep, you know, pushing through because Gungans, for the most part, they always come through for me. I'm gonna save the AoE for the next wave. What we got? Bonus turns, their modifier on the boss. Couple of droidekas to take care of. Let's get Retribution. The third time already it happened. This is really bad RNG in this one. Anyway, that's fine. I think I can still do it. We'll just keep going. So this almost is kind of the worst run I've ever had when I was recording this video. It looks like, just looking at the footage. But anyway, at least we got both droidekas down. Let's go ahead, do some of that. Sure, hit him. There we go. Oh, provoked. It took me 4 videos to remember how this forced retribution buff is called. Provoked. There we go. For all of you screaming down in the comments whenever I said forced retribution, provoked. There we go. So yeah, definitely want to watch out that stabs don't apply provoked on your guys. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and keep doing some of that. Sure, give me some debuffs. Yeah, give me an AoE. Always Bombardier, 2 Tarpals. No AoE ready there yet, actually, but we'll just finish off you. Sure, give me some of that. This usually one-shots people. Nice. Yeah, basic. Gonna save the AoE for next one. Alright, okay. So you can see as you're slowly progressing towards the wave, you are slowly starting to run out of your shield generator eventually. So that's the only danger here, really, to be honest. But I always lose it like in the last or second to last wave, but then still all those AoEs are able to win. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I guess that's why I saved it. Saved it for the last wave, tenacity up. Okay, good. It was a good move, I think. Let's see if we can finish off these guys before they get a turn. AoE number 1. Ooh, almost got him, actually. Let's get Retribution. Do some of that. Hit him. There we go. 1 step down. Okay. There we go. Now we get Retribution. Will I finally be able to start something going with this Retribution? Dispel again. Oh. Are you kidding me? I really don't have luck with Retribution. I wanted to show you that actually how quickly Gungans clear a wave with Retribution, but they just keep getting dispelled. Oh boy. But I guess it's just to show you that, you know, I don't have Omicron, so I don't have the best mods on these guys. Getting bad RNG, they're constantly dispelling Retribution, always somehow kind of lines up. But I'm still getting through this thanks to the big AoEs from Bombardier and Tarpals. There we go, we made it to the last wave. But I always lose then Shield Generator and a couple of other people as well. But yeah, those AoEs really help you out. Okay, let's go ahead, knock him down. There we go. Finish off droideka number 1. Thank you. We'll go on the second droideka now. Oh, there goes our shield generator. So time is ticking now. Alright, we got shield disruption, not ideal. Let's go ahead, dispel buffs with Boss Nass, and let's just keep working on that droideka. I know it's not looking good, but I promise you, we're fine. This always works. Ooh. Man, I'm really having a bad run. Okay. Alright, here we go. Come on, big AoE. Okay, we got this. Come on, guys. There we go. Retribution. Finally. Can we finally get some counterattacks going? And now I'm getting counterattacks. Now we only have 3 people left. Okay, big AoE is there. Alright, finally people started going down. Nice. Let's call assist here. So this is probably literally the worst run I ever had with my Gungans. So not exactly the best showcase of how this team works for me, but maybe it's good because even when everything more or less went wrong, was still able to pull out here with the max score. Not even close to enrage. Gungans never because of the big AoEs. There we go. All done as well, the Gungan battle. So 4 down, 1 to go. And I saved the worst for the last. So the mole team, for me at least, is the biggest RNG fest of them all. I very rarely get max score with them. But again, similar like with Amidala and Kallenbeck, if I get a second to last wave, I still post it because, you know, it's not worth trying to restart every single time to get max score. So hopefully I'll see you in the mole video. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.